What's up, everybody, and happy Friday, December the 11th. I hope everyone is doing well today. I want to provide you with the economic stimulus update and give you an update on some of the state, local governments, counties, and cities that are providing economic stimulus to their residents based on the CARES Act. I'm going to give you two examples of those and give you some information on how you can find out if you're getting additional stimulus in your area. As well as I'm going to give you an update on some more economic data that has been released regarding the unemployment rate that is very, very crucial to another federal economic stimulus that will come out next.
What's going to happen on December 26th is that millions will lose their benefits, and that's what I believe has lit the kind of fire underneath Congress at long last to think about, well, what happens to these folks who don't have work?
I'm going to play the full video of that snippet a little bit later on, so stay tuned for all this coming up next. Hello, everyone. My name is Paul Zachary Shelton Jr., and I'm the Chief Investment Officer of Warwick Shore Advisors. We are a wealth and investment management firm located in Orlando, Florida, with clients all across the United States. If this is your first time coming to my channel or seeing one of my videos, I ask that you do me a huge favor. Please hit the subscribe button. Please ring the bell so that you can get an update each time I post a new video. And lastly, please like and share this video. It does me a huge favor of reaching my goal, which is to increase the financial literacy of our globe. So let's get right into today's topic. I want to talk to you about a couple counties, and I'm going to read them from my notes. The first one is Cook County in Illinois. You all know that's Chicago. They reopened their cash assistance program this week, and it provides one-time payments of $600 to people who have struggled financially during the pandemic and that make less than $65,000, $500 per year for a family of four. Now, people can apply starting beginning this week up and through today. Today is the final day to apply for this. There is a website. You have to go to the county website, which is cookcountyil.gov/recovery, to be able to go ahead and register for that. I would encourage you, if you're living in Cook County or living in the surrounding area, please go check this out. This is something that is very, very important. A lot of people are applying for this, and a lot of people are applying early for all the different counties and cities all across the United States that are offering money. In a way, it's working right now is many state municipalities, those cities and counties, have CARES Act funds that have not been disseminated as of yet. So they're taking those extra CARES Act funds and they're disseminating them to their citizens. These are funds that were available for like PPP loans, are available to provide businesses in those communities with the PP&E that they needed. But in certain cases, there may be a few $1 million left over, maybe several $100,000 left over. It all depends. So please reach out to your local government, check the website of your local county, local city, and see what's being offered there. One of the other places locally to me is in Orange County, Florida. So in Orange County, this past Tuesday, which was December 8th at 8 a.m., the website went live to offer additional stimulus payments to all of the residents there. I shouldn't say all. I should say to the residents that were able to log on to the site within the first hour and get your information uploaded for registration. The site did shut down after the first hour because it was flooded with so many requests, and it closed. And now there's some people that received it, and there's some people that are still going to have to wait to another time where the site may open. But I want to encourage everyone, because this is, I believe, the third time that Orange County in Florida has done this. They open up the site for a day, and then they advertise it that they're going to open the site so everyone can be prepared. And they advertise the things that you need before the site opens. So if you're out there where your county, like Harris County in Texas, a lot of different counties all across the United States are doing this. Pretty much every state, I should say, for the most part, are participating and giving out money in this fashion. I would say definitely be prepared check your county website. I know a lot of times the county website will say that there's nothing available as of right now, or applications have closed. But just stay present on that website. Set up alerts or reminders so you can get alerts from the website whenever they do update their application process. This will allow you to make your way to the top of the line and being first in line, and at least be prepared for when you need to log on and register for these extra stimulus dollars. Now, there are some forms of identification that you need. Every county, every municipality is slightly different, but in certain places you will need proof of residency, a driver's license, bills, or, any kind of statements that show that you are a resident there, as well as some other things to show that you have had a financial hardship related to COVID-19. So I'm wishing everyone well. I hope that that is helpful for everyone out there. The next thing I want to talk to you about is recent economic data that was released regarding to the weekly jobless claims. Now, the weekly jobless claims did slightly decrease. So that means there's a lesser amount of people that were claiming unemployment insurance for the first time, or claiming, I should say not the first time, that are continuing claims. So their continual claims were every week they're filing more insurance. They're getting more insurance payments. So the number of people from week to week, from last week to this week, has dropped off proportionately. It hasn't been a large drop off, but it's declining. So we have a lesser amount of people that are filing or that are receiving that unemployment insurance. That is a good thing in essence, but the data doesn't truly depict why this number has decreased. There is a theory out there that this number is decreasing because people have exasperated their unemployment benefits, but they still have not returned to work, or they are in a point where they're transitioning from that temporary unemployment insurance to a more permanent basis of unemployment insurance. This is something that is not very, very good, and it's in and of itself. So this essentially means that December 26th cliff that I mentioned before in some of my previous videos, that's when all these benefits are going to end, is starting to end right now for certain people. We're starting to see that moved up to last week and other weeks before. It's going to play out in economic data, but we're not exactly sure how it will do so. But what we do know is that many people are hurting, and we still need more economic stimulus.
Yes, it's important breaking news. Initial and continuing claims. Initial claims down 712,000 versus a slightly revised 787,000. This breaks the streak. The last couple of weeks, of course, have been moving higher. And if we look at continuing claims, they continue to drop. They have dropped all of September, October, and November, at least thus far. And that number moves from 6,089,000 to 5,520,000. So once again, continuing claims really seem to lead the way. We all understand that these numbers are higher than we'd like them. They're higher than pre-COVID, and there's a lot of people out there that need help. There's a lot of real tough restrictions in cities and states. The efficacy of those restrictions, we could debate. But one thing we know for sure, they have negative economic consequences, and that's an issue that needs to be addressed. Becky, it looks like interest rate markets are taking this in stride, meaning not out of the realm of expectations, and rates are hovering at some of the highest levels, of course, since beginning of November, but about ready to challenge levels we haven't seen since March. Back to you.
Yeah. It's amazing to look at us getting back towards 1% on the 10-year. Rick, stay right there. We're going to have some more information on this right now. Steve Leisman has been looking through the numbers, too. Steve, you want to give us your take?
Yeah, what I'm looking for here, Becky, is the number of the extended benefits, the pandemic unemployment, pandemic emergency unemployment assistance. That looks like it's about flat. I had a 4.5 million number. I don't know if Rick sees it, but what's the dynamic that's happening? First of all, it's right that the continuing claims is lower than expected. I actually had an estimate here for 5.9 million from the street, and this came in at 5.5. What I don't know, Becky, what I'll figure out in just a second, I'll toss it back to you, is whether or not we have the dynamic that's been in place. People rolling off regular benefits onto the extended benefits program. And of course, I think Rick hinted at this or even said it outright, which is that what's going to happen on December 26th is that millions will lose their benefits. And that's what I believe has lit the kind of fire underneath Congress at long last to think about, well, what happens to these folks who don't have work? We don't know the total number of unemployed. We'll find it out on Friday. But there'll be a large number of people who will lose benefits, and that could have some potential economic impact. It's just the wrong time of year, among others. Not that there's any good time of year for people to be losing what benefits they get from the government.
So as you can see from that video that I just showed you, that there is a decrease in the number of people or in the number of unemployment insurance that is being provided, but it may not be a healthy reason for our economy, at least, as to why that decrease has taken place. If this is your first time coming to my channel or seeing one of my videos, I ask that you please hit the subscribe button. Please ring the bell so you can get an update each time I post a new video. And lastly, please like and share this video to help me increase the financial literacy of our globe. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Be safe.